up guys, it's Vondi and today I'm back with another video, a little bit different than my normal videos, but tonight I'm taking my car down to Pacific Raceways and doing test and tune night at the drag strip. I'm actually really excited for this. It's kind of a big event. There's a bunch of different things happening. There's a car show happening, test and tune night, motorcycles are coming out to race, like it's called Wide Open Wednesdays, and I'm actually super pumped to see how everything's gonna go. I've only had a drag class, so I'm still very new into the drag world, but I'm super excited to go and have my first test and tune night and see what my car runs now that I have the intake and tune. So first things first, gotta wash the car because we want to look good. So when I'm done washing it, I'll be back. All right guys, I am back. The car is now clean, but I wanted to show you guys something that I saw the other day. So that's that fog light, looks just fine. The metal bracket fell off of the light bulb. So I don't have the time today, unfortunately, to fix it. It is 1 o'clock and gates open for the event at 4:30. Alright guys, I made my first pass, so we're going to talk about it. The last time I came out here was, I think in October, and I never broke 100. I only got to like 94, 96. I was stock, and 100.79 miles an hour. My time was 14.3, and that was my best time while I was stock, and when we did bracket races, I was running 14.5, and then I broke out and got 14.3 when I was stock, and I hit 14.3 my first try, not stock anymore. My 60 foot was 2.5, 330 was 6.3, 8th was 9.4, and then miles per hour says 79, but I'm not sure like what footage that is. I think that's the 8th or the 1,000, and then my 1,000 was 12 seconds, and I ran up against a track hawk. But we're not racing, it's just test and tune. But first pass went well. I will update you on my next one. Alright guys, I just made my second pass. My reaction time was 0.01. My mile per hour was 100.69. My time was 14.1, so better than 14.3, so I improved. That's awesome. Just go through the numbers. 60 foot, 2.4, 330, 6.2, not 60.2. Eighth is 9.2. Miles per hour was 80, and then 1,000 foot was 11.9. So I did better on my second pass, and I'm in line again, and we'll see how the third pass goes. Alright guys, I just made my third pass, in line for my fourth. We'll see if there is time, but I hit 13. I did 13.99, but I'm in the 13s now. My reaction time was actually really slow this time. It was 0.146, 60 foot, 2.25, 330, 6.0, eighth was 9.1, mile per hour was 79, and then 1,000 was 11.73, mile per hour was 100.28, but I'm in the 13s, so I'm happy, and that's all that matters, and we'll see if we have time for the fourth one. Alright guys, I am home for the night and it is 10:30. I just wanted to talk about my last run because we left like basically right after my last run because everyone was just finishing off and I was tired and I was a little bit frustrated. So my last run, I actually spun halfway down the track. It was way too cold out and my tires weren't warm anymore because I probably sat about an hour in between my last run, or my third run and my fourth run, so my tires were cold and I don't do the burnouts, so tires weren't sticky. And basically, so I spun halfway down the track, but we'll go over my numbers real quick. I did red light. My 60 foot was 2.7, 330, 8.3, 8th was 12.6, mile per hour was 63, 1,000 foot was 15, so I ran an 18.2, mile per hour is 92. I'm actually very upset with this because I knew that I was spinning, but I continued to stay in it and see if the car would just catch and gain traction again, but it didn't, and I knew that I was spinning, and I knew that I should have let off a little bit sooner than halfway down the track to gain traction. And I am very lucky that I didn't catch and then get sent to the wall or get sent to the guy next to me, so I'm very lucky that nothing bad happened. So I know my lesson to let off sooner, and like I knew that before. I don't know why I didn't let off. I think I just wasn't thinking. I was just worried about getting my 13-second time again, and I just wasn't thinking. I don't know if you guys heard that, but some guy with a crackle tune just drove past my house. But yeah, I know my lesson, but I did hit 13 tonight, so I am very, 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 very happy with that. So I can say I have a 13-second car, technically, but 13.99 tonight. And I hit 100 every time, except for the time where I spun, but I was actually pretty close to it for not, actually getting on it and staying on it until halfway down the track. But my car did amazingly. Did amazing, and I'm actually super excited and I hope that I can get out there again really soon. Sorry, I want to do one more thing before I sign off for the night. So I got my best slips from my drag class, so my first ever time racing, and then I got my best slips from tonight. Alright, so my fastest reaction time at my class was 0.079 for my fastest reaction time at my class, and then for my fastest reaction time tonight at Test and Tune Night was 0.01. How crazy is that? I mean, that just blows my mind away that I could do that. And then my best time was at my class. It was 14.36, which I ran a 14.3 on my first run tonight, but my best run of the night was 13.999. I just want to let you guys know because I am extremely happy that I got a 13 time. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that, and I think that in my future Test and Tune nights or just any drag event that I go to, I'm gonna be comparing like my best slips just so I can watch myself grow and you guys can see too. So tonight was an amazing Test and Tune night. I had so much fun. Super glad that I went. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Test.